I have Detroit Truetracs in both axles of my Jeep. The traction is fantastic in all situations. I find in snow, mud, anything wet, anything slippery, as soon as they hook up, they stay hooked up. And the tires just dig until I get through. They work very well in rock crawling too. I have to lose traction in both axles to get any slippage whatsoever, and it doesn't last for more than one rotation of the tire. Even if I get into a situation like this where I get hung up on a rock, acceleration always equals motion. This is what I use to optimize the performance of my Truetracs. It's a 10-foot air hose and 2 clamping female end pieces. A little silicone tape, righty-tighty, and that's it. Very simple tool. So this is what I do with it. This tire right now is at 42 pounds. On the other side of the Jeep, the tire is at 18 pounds. That's how I drive around. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm hooking the hose up to one tire and then running around to the other side and hooking it up to the other. Truetrac's traction control, anything like that, responds to differences in the tires, differences to either side of the differential. What we're doing here is balancing the tires to each other so the tire pressure is exactly the same, and that way the input to the Truetrac from each side starts from as much of a neutral point as you can. So the tires were 24 pounds apart before, and now this tire is exactly 30 pounds. And this tire is also exactly 30 pounds. Their pressure isn't similar, their pressure is identical, and it makes a huge difference. I balance these front to back on the Jeep, I balance each axle, and I also do this on our Xterra. It has traction control, it doesn't have a limited slip or a locker in the back, but it makes a difference. It also makes a difference on your tire wear. It'll help your tires wear perfectly evenly. There's no downside to using this. This is another great trick for it. If you don't have onboard air, fill your spare tire up to 40 or 50 pounds, and if you get a flat, you can balance them out. Being able to crawl smoothly on the rocks without spinning a tire means the ladies will start to look at you the way that they look at me.